What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is going to be my Christmas present pull session to myself. We have a 2x Void event going on at the moment, and we have a 10x event for Georgid the Breaker, who looks like one of the best PvP nukers in the entire game when it comes to the A3 Deadly Ballet. He's got the Kraken Shell passive, looks pretty nice too. March of 10 and Breaker Suite. So Georgid the Breaker, just from the looks alone, looks like an amazing champion. I love the way he looks. I can't wait to pull this guy. I hope I could pull him this time right now. It'd be absolutely amazing if I could. This is my number one champion I want to pull in the game, and he got a 10-time event. So, I got to pull for this guy. We already got several Georgid the Breakers that's being pulled. They're all over the place. They're literally like all over the place. So if I can pull me one right now, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to it. We got to get him. Here we go. Okay, we got 80 to pull. Get started. Hopefully we'll get something. I pulled Naya earlier and really excited about that one, but we're looking for them legendaries. I want to see that lightning, that gold. Got a cold heart, very nice. It's been going so slow for me, and I don't like the way it's slow. I like the fast pulls. I like when it's like popping. I don't like it going slow like this. This is all bad news for me. There we go. Let's get it speed up a little bit. Prundar, Basher. Basher's pretty nice. But he's a free login champ. Painkeeper. All right, next 10. Here we go. We had pretty bad luck in the last pull session. Well, there we go. Let's go. Angar. Man, no. That's bad. Not looking for an Angar at the moment, man. We're leading Georgid the Breaker, baby. We'll check him out in a second. Let's keep pulling. We're looking for Georgid or a new one. We already have 2 Angars, by the way, so that's not a new champion for me. Angar, I do love Angar. There's a Man-Eater. Man-Eater's so good for the clan boss. There we go. Let's go. Another, Tahanarak. Dang, we got another legendary, but not the one we're looking for. Not the one we're looking for. I actually got 2 Tahanaraks as well. She's an amazing champion, but we're looking for some PvP champs. Game breakers. Come on, Nutcracker. Go, Georgid. Come on home. What are the odds we get 2 legendaries, almost back to back? That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. All right, here we go. We got 28 more, almost 30. Need Georgid. Come on, Georgid. Terrace, Marishka. I'd love to see some of those. Baron or Crizia. Ooh, another white dried Naya. Nice. Inquisitor. Inquisitor is like so amazing for the Hydra. Like definitely one of my top champs for the Hydra. Next 10. Come on, legendaries. One more. Madam Ceres, lover. Madam Ceres is so good for the arena when it comes to the buff stripping, the decreased defense, decreased attack. All right, folks, we're going to singles. Here we go. Come on, Georgid. Come on, Georgid. The Deucer with the abs, man. This guy's in every video. Come on, Georgid. We got 3 more left. Where you at, Georgie, baby? What's the odds we get on the last one, man? Like, I think too low. It's too low. It's not good. You never know. Bairdall. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and pull the 3 sacred shards too, Never know what you'll get. Brunox. Royal Guard. Very, very nice right here. Got the enemy max HP. A2. Kind of like a Lego. Who's this? Yoshi, the drunkard. So it's my second Yoshi. Got the A1 strong boost. Attacks one enemy has a 30% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Flaming Spirits attacks 2 times at random, has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff and HP burn debuff for 2 turns. Then we have Battle Toast, places a 50% increased attack buff and a 50% increased accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also has a 50% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Has a 75% chance instead on enemies under increased attack buffs. It goes up to 100% chance when booked up, and it goes down to 3 turns when booked up as well. Yoshi's very good for the arena. I like him a lot. You can see him in some of the Platinum Arena teams. Partier fills the champion's turn meter by 4% each time an enemy receives a buff. So very nice champion right here. Aura increases ally speed in all battles by 19%. He's one of the ones I got kind of early in the game, and I didn't really appreciate him fully. You get the increased attack and increased accuracy buff is pretty rare on one champ, and decreased accuracy and HP burn is really nice. So we'll go ahead and throw him into the Faction Guardians as well. Shadowkins, it gives us some options. I think we could probably pull out Lady Kimmy, throw in Yoshi, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see who I like to empower. We have some Kyukus, we have Lady Kimmys, and so many characters right here. Maybe Yoshi, I don't know. We'll have to see about that one. So definitely options. I would definitely like to empower some of these champions. Maybe Yoshi, maybe Kyuku, maybe Lady Kimmy. Lady Kimmy +2 sounds good, actually, to be honest. Before I end this video, let's go over their kits really fast because I kind of skipped it in the beginning. Not everybody in the world might not, know what an Angar is, or a Tuhanarak, or a Yoshi. So let's go over Angar's kit here real quick. This is the Angry Orc Angar. A lot of people get Angar and they go, "Oh my God, I got Angar!" Ah! And they start having a meltdown. Let me tell you something about Angar. Very underrated dude right here as far as the arena goes, all the way up into Platinum. You know what I'm saying? And then he starts to, wane off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's a better champions, meta champions in the game. But this guy, just a straight beast. Exacerbate, attacks one enemy 2 times, places an extra hit if the enemy has a provoke debuff. Damage based on HP. Now, this is the guy that they're referring to when they say, have you met the steel wall? Have you ever ran into the steel wall before? It doesn't feel good. This is what the steel wall looks like, metaphorically speaking. If you're looking at a man, this is what it is. You got the A2 right here, Infuriate, attacks all enemies, places a provoke debuff on them for 1 turn, places a 30% reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns, also places a counterattack buff on his champion for 2 turns, damage based off HP, force turn cooldown, and it's 3 turns when booked up. Now, the thing about this ability right here is, once you get this ability off, it's like Angar takes over the match and just murders everybody. He's like a steel wall of sheer terror. You don't want to hit this guy because of the passive. Now watch the passive here. Bravado. An enemy with the provoke debuff attacks has a 40% chance of placing a provoke debuff on them for 1 turn, 50% when booked up. Each hit taken will reduce damage taken by 5%, up to 30% in 1 round. It's pretty big. And you couple that with the A1, and you got endless provokes. I mean, the guy's out here hitting you 3 times, re-putting the provoke on when it's your turn, and he keeps you controlled for a while till you're dead, basically. In the arena, when you fight against, say, a go-first team like Arbiter teams that hit really hard, this is the type of guy you want to take the blow. And those guys can't take a hit. And when he hits back, you know what I'm saying? You don't want him to hit you back. He wipes out entire teams by himself. Let me let you know what that looks like. I'll show you guys. Arena defense, Angar, Stone Skin, just murders people, just nonstop all day long. Go over to Tuhanarak. All right, Tuhanarak is a barbarian, void legendary. So nice. Looks amazing. Has an absolutely amazing kit. Everything about her is very awesome. Now, the difference between her and Angar is really good at PvP, and beyond that, he's not that great. Even for the faction wars, as good as he is for the faction wars at stage 21, he is a bit of a problem because of the buff steal and the mirror image buff that the debuff the boss uses. You have to know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But let's go over Tuhanarak real quick. She is amazing for PvP in some cases. Like, she used to be way better in PvP like a year or 2 ago, but now, just purely a queen in PvE, absolute queen, very good for Hydra and other places. But I don't use her a whole lot in PvP, to be honest. I use Angar in PvP almost exclusively. I use her almost exclusively in PvE. So the A1 is a decreased attack, but the problem with it is it's 50%. And 50% is just not good enough, especially for the Iron Twins, which is another place I use her for. Now, in the Iron Twins, getting the decreased speed to land is so hard to get to land consistently that it's almost not worth bringing her. She's just not very good at it. But anyway, Sun's Kiss, I digress. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns, places a 15% continuous heal buff in this champion for 1 turn, also places a 15% continuous heal buff for 1 turn the ally with the lowest HP. Very nice ability right there, defense-based. And we have the A2, Radiant Suffering. Very nice one right here, especially for the Hydra when it comes to the block buffs. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff and a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Also applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs in the target and placing them on all enemies. Now the problem with that one right there is the debuff spread takes 2 random debuffs. Now if you have like say 10 on the Hydra boss or some other boss or anywhere else in the game, it doesn't take the buffs you want. You want the block buffs to be spread almost every single time, and it just doesn't do it every single time. So that's the only drawback to this A2 right here, Radiant Suffering, defense-based again. It's 4 turns, 3 turns when booked. You got a 100% chance as well. Then the A3, Desert Fitness, places a 60% increased defense buff and a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. This is a 5 turns normally and 3 turns when booked up. This is really good. I use it in a protection set myself, so I get these buffs protected. Then we have the passive, Inviolable. That is a hell of a word, inviolable. Inviolable. Removes 1 random debuff from allies at the start of each turn. Removes 2 random debuffs instead from allies under continuous heal buffs. So very nice. You use the A1, you get the continuous heal on them, or you have somebody else do it, and you're getting 2 random debuffs instead of 1. This makes Doom Priest look like, child's play. She's an amazing upgrade over Doom Priest, who is by herself an amazing champion. So then you have the Aura, increases ally accuracy in all battles by 70. The Hanorak is an absolutely bombshell of a champion. All right, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys had better luck than I did. Honestly speaking, my pulls were not terrible. Tahanorak's amazing. Angar's pretty amazing. Yoshi's very amazing. They're just not the champions I was looking for, and they're definitely not like, Georgid over here, who's an attack-based nuker. Angar is really good, actually, especially for a Go second team. Tears up champions like this guy. So, they're not bad at all. So I'll take them. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. You guys have a Happy Holidays. You guys stay safe. You guys appreciate your family. You guys have a good one. Take it easy. Peace.